Welcome back, FLR community. Happy Friday. Yes, you know what time it is. It's time for the weekly community-driven investment portfolio, FLR Finance Friday. And this is a portfolio which is community-driven, believe it or not. And over in the FLR community Discord over here, members of the FLR community YouTube channel or Patreon members have the opportunity to vote on how this portfolio is managed. We're on week 18, believe it or not. Time flies when you're having fun. And yes, we're going to do the usual execution of these questions here, or the poll results. What shall we do with the claimed songbird? That's from the delegation rewards. And it looks like D is in the lead this week, which is going to be keep the songbird. We're going to chuck that back into the pool. And what shall we do with the claimed S-fin? And that's going to be E, which is going to put that back into the S-fin pool. So basically just compounding. Hey, what's good, Mike, in the chat? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're also actually going to look at some solutions here where you can actually manage, or I guess view the details on some of your portfolio. And this is a great tool here. And we also have this one here by Optical Finance, but I'm going to go over that just at the end. So first things first, let's jump in and let's see what we got this week. I did just load this page. We got almost 600 songbird rewards to claim. I might as well do that now. Hey, what's good, Lucy? Hope you're doing well. Confirm that. Apologies for the sirens. There we go. That's that claimed. Happy days. And I guess it's time to get started claiming the S-fin. So as you can see here, last week we entered this pool, or it may have been 2 weeks ago. And it's interesting to see just how much you get more in this particular pool than this one. And there is this risk of impermanent loss. And we're going to talk about that a little bit over on some of these tools. But yeah, it's almost 10 times as much. Lucy's excited for Songbird, too right. I think we all are. I think it's going to be really interesting when the FLR network launches, because I can personally foresee a lot more activity on Songbird. We was talking about this yesterday over in the Discord chat, and you know, a lot of people, a lot of developers that come to the FLR network, they're going to want to deploy on Songbird before they do that. So I think we should see a big flurry of activity on Songbird in the near future. So that's always exciting. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest. And especially with the recent activity on the FLR network Twitter account. They've been posting a lot recently, or tweeting a lot recently. So it looks like they're gearing up to this launch, which hopefully comes about on the 4th of July. So let's go ahead and claim these S-fin rewards here from the Wrapped Songbird pool. And finally, we have the rewards here from the S-fin pool. And that's all that we're in. We're in 4 different pools. The Wrapped Songbird, the S-fin, the XFi single staking pool, which is obviously a time-locked one here. And finally, the XFi SGB liquidity pool. Let's go ahead and give it a quick refresh. And actually, on another note, I did get a message just half an hour ago from Ian, and he wanted to, or he was asking about a video on staking for S-fin and FLR loans and XFi collateral. So I'm going to have a quick peek at that too if you're watching, Ian. So yeah. So here we are with this. Let's quickly claim this one. Mike is saying collecting S-fin right now is like panning for gold. Yeah, you know, I can see the advantages of it. I'm personally adding to my X5 position just because it's almost a 2-for-1, right? You get XFi and then you're going to get the FLR, which is going to go to YFLR at a later date. And that's going to be the biggest proportion that the DFLR is going to be distributed to. Currently, there's been, I believe, 1 million distributed, and that was to incentivize early participation of FLR finance products on Songbird. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And I really like the way that they've done it, in the fact that, you know, it's not going to be an announced snapshot. It's going to be a retroactive, or they're going to retroactively announce it. So, you know, they're going to say, look, we have done the snapshot. It's happened on this particular date in the past. And that's going to allow people to maybe not have such an impact and not as much instant selling pressure as you normally expect with other airdrops. So actually what we need to do is we need to wrap our Songbird. So do you like going to FTSO AU? Got great interface, and you can claim through multiple different signal providers, and you can also wrap, all that good stuff. So we might be stuck here for a little bit. There we go. Wrap them. That's always important to note as well. I've fallen victim to it many a time, where you claim your Songbird rewards here, and then you're wondering, you know, why can I not wrap them? Because when you click, you have you can change the staking, but this is the wrapped Songbird pool and not just the Songbird pool. Okay, always nice to have the reminder. So we've got our wrapped Songbird here, 593. Let's give this a quick refresh and jump straight in. Guess while we're waiting, we can have a little talk about some of these tools that I mentioned before. Let's put all that in. I did, you know, here's something else which is pretty good about FTSO AU. They always leave you with a small amount of Songbird here, so that you've always got enough for fees. So that's always good of them. Get rid of that. And yes, we're going to stake this, add this to the pool. Hashtag compounding. Hey, we've got Andrew in the house. Hope you're doing well. Cool. Looks like we're all good. We've got everything claimed. I guess the next step is to add to the SFIN pool, because we obviously have claimed some. And at the minute, we're sitting at about 5% of one SFIN. Let's see if we can get that to 1 at some point. Who knows how long it will take, but that's the end goal, right? So yeah, I guess we can, oh, in fact, here we do still have some to claim. So let's claim these. It wasn't going through at first. So you normally get the notification up here. It's not working right now. It is what it is. I can do that at a later date. But before we finally put the staking of the SFIN pool, I want to talk about some of these tools. And this one's really great, actually. This is Nortso.xyz, as we say in the UK, or Z if you're in the US. I'm going to post it in the chat right there. And I think I might do a little video on this, a dedicated video, just to talk you through it. But I think the main benefit for me is the liquidity data here. So as we can see, I am actually part of the, I think it was Songbird and XFi pool when it loads. Here we go. And it's really hard to get details about your position here. You know, it shows you how much LP tokens you have, but, you know, what does that mean? And anyway, on this Nor TSO, or Nortso. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, you can get a lot of good information here. And more, I guess, useful for me is this impermanent loss. So impermanent loss, you know, it basically represents a balance in the ratios from when you entered the pool to when you exit it. And this is a great website to connect to, or you don't even need to connect to it. You just need to add your address and you can see how much you're expected to lose through impermanent loss. And something else that's nice down here is it shows you how much SVenue rewards you've accumulated and also the Canary dollar value. So, I mean, here it looks like over the course of the past 18 weeks, I think it was 18 weeks, we've managed to get, you know, 848 Canary dollars. So not bad at all if you think about that in a percentage gain aspect. So let's just go ahead and throw this into the pool, start staking that. And I did usually, we normally add to the spreadsheet and update the spreadsheet. But as I said before, it's kind of hard to find the value of these tokens. But I think if we go over here to optical.finance, yeah, we do actually get the US dollar value here. So I may be able to start plugging that back into the spreadsheet. And again, if you want to use this tool, I'm going to post it in the chat too. Probably going to make a dedicated video on these, as I said before. It's a great way to, I guess, see where you're at within this DeFi world, because it can be confusing, a bit hard to, I guess, get a bird's eye view of what the portfolio looks like. But all is looking good. I mean, we're on the road to 1 SFIN. So let's see what happens in the up and coming weeks. So for anyone who would like to get involved in the future and have their say on how this portfolio evolves, be sure to check the links in the description. You can become a Patreon member or a member of the FLR Community YouTube channel. You get all kinds of benefits. We do weekly giveaways and you get access to all of these polls as well. I mean, earlier today, for those who are watching who are members, please be sure to check out this. Every week I give 58.3 XRP each week, and we also have this competition which is normally at 20 XRP, and I was just considering giving away 50,000 S-Ribbits instead. And, you know, I think it's fun little polls like this which really get the community involved and engaged. But yeah, the Discord is a great place where you can gain some knowledge, lots of very knowledgeable people in here, and we have weekly chats, all that good stuff. So yeah, be sure to check it out. There is a link in the description. So with that being said, I'm going to wish you an incredible Friday and enjoy your weekend. I know that I certainly will. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, I'm out.
We have liftoff.